Former Arizona Governor Jan Brewer, big Trump supporter, with us right now. Governor, as a Trump supporter, I'm sure you dismiss notions from Ted Cruz that he can go ahead and continue with the race even if he loses Indiana. Mathematically, that becomes problematic, does it not?
Absolutely. There is no pathway for Ted to move forward. I think tonight's going to be a huge win for Donald Trump, and in the morning we'll be thanking all the great people of Indiana. It's time for us to move forward, get our party together, get out there and consolidate and take on the Democratic nominee for the President of the United States. And tonight is a big night, so we're going to be celebrating big time.
Do you think, Governor, if Donald Trump were to win tonight, that he's got to avoid saying things like lying Ted or any of that stuff?
Well, you know, I think it was anybody else but Mr. Trump, but he calls it like he sees them, and it obviously has worked pretty good. People are in big support of him, and they're tired of all this political correctness. We have seen the political side of him. We've seen the presidential side of him, and he's going to work hard. And I think once we get united, that everybody will be behind him. And certainly we need him for our economy, and he will do what was needed to be done to bring jobs and turn this great country of ours around.
All right, Governor, as we're talking to you here, the parts of the state that are closing at this time, remember, all counties close in Indiana, as you know, at 6 p.m. local time, 7 p.m. Eastern time. Now, the majority of the state is on the Eastern time zone. However, there are 12 counties that are still in the Central time zone, and they will close at 7 p.m. Eastern time. They include Gibson, Jasper, Lake, LaPorte. I could go on here. Suffice it to say that the portion of the state that is coming through for the leaders in their respective parties. For Hillary Clinton, right now among the Democrats, and right now for Donald Trump. So early indications are that the leaders in both parties are building on that. Now, that does not mean it's any finished deal here. We have the rest of the state to hear from. But again, is the margin of victory important to you? In other words, if Mr. Trump were to win this by double digits, you know, he would win all the delegates regardless. But that does mean mathematically he could avoid a contested convention. What do you think?
Absolutely, and I hope that Indiana delivers that to him tonight, and I think that it's going to happen. I just have a good feeling, and certainly from all the polls that we have seen, he's gonna walk away with it tonight. And I think the fat lady is tuning up her voice, and we're going to hear her sing tonight.
All right, Governor, I don't like the word fat. Calorically challenged works for me, but whatever you can come up with. Governor, it's always a pleasure. Thank you very, very much.
Thank you so much, Neil.